Hey, what is up, guys? It is episode 6 of the DriveWaze podcast. My name is Ben.
I'm Sabrina.
Oh,
This is our special guest. First guest. Best guest, Sabrina right here. I'm Joseph.
I'm Derek.
And I'm Javi.
And we got a special guest here. Sabrina, introduce yourself. Who are you?
I am Sabrina Gaba. I am dating Joseph. What else do you want to know?
What are you up to?
Right now, I'm in the process of applying to grad school for occupational therapy. Thank you.
She'd be a doctor.
But yeah, right now I'm just getting some observation hours at clinics and stuff, meeting new people. Yeah, I'm actually transitioning from PT to OT, so now I'm starting from scratch with OT. So it's a long ride from here.
Awesome.
Yeah, that's good that you're here though, because we've been. Is this like our first guest?
Yeah,
our first guest.
Yeah, this is good though, because then we get some new perspective. All right, It's not just a bunch of guys on here, but we get the girls' perspective too, which is good.
Shout out to Derek's dad though for making it happen.
First question is something I saw on TikTok a while ago, but it was I had this thought of is having a small Instagram follower account, is that a green flag? If you were seeing someone for the first time and you're talking and you stalk their Instagram and they have a small follower account or follower account.
What's small?
I would say
below 1,000.
Below 1,000.
Wait. We all got below 1,000.
Okay,
that's what I'm saying.
Okay, yeah. Is that because there's a lot of girls there who has thousands of Instagram followers. Is having a small one a green flag, or maybe vice versa too? Is if she has a large Instagram following, is that a red flag for you guys? What do you think?
My thing is someone who's done the dating apps and stuff. I know a lot of girls are on there to build their following, and they'll have their Instagram handle there and stuff like that. But it's also it's not really a green flag, but it makes me feel like something is more possible if they're not over 1,000 followers, because then at that point it seems one, that's something they're focusing on building through the dating app. But also if they're that popular and they have that many guys going for them, I'm okay, well, I'm just one of 2,000 or whatever, but if the girl just has 400 followers but I'm still very attracted to her, I'm more okay, this is more so something I think I'll go for.
Well, I'm a girl who has less than 300 followers because I created a new account because I wanted to start from fresh, because I was going through a life transition and stuff. And I'm actually to a point where with my Instagram account, I actually monitor who's trying to follow me now. So I don't really care about the number now.
Is it on private?
It is on private.
Oh, okay.
It's on private as well as I monitor now. I don't want just random people
It's all about that
me.
inner circle.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Circle.
Exactly.
So you would say that people with less followers are not, they don't care. Sorry, you would say people with less followers don't really care about the clout. You would say that they're for sure just looking to only meet good people, care about meeting good people, and they don't care about anyone else. Mm-hmm. So it's a green light.
Yeah.
Kinda? Okay,
I think it's also because I don't really care about the number of likes I get, or just I just post to post now. I don't really when I want to. I don't know. I don't really have a certain standard now to my Instagram. I don't care about what my feed looks, the aesthetic or anything like that. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I don't know if it would be a green or red flag for me. I just feel there's tendencies, or if someone has a super high follower count, and they probably have guys DMing sliding into DMs every single day or every single week.
To kind of go off of that, I feel like guy or girl, it depends on the content that they're putting out. If it's if it's thirst trap content, and then I'm of course gonna question something.
I feel if you gotta post thirst trap content to get over 1,000 followers.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So they gotta be. So if they got over 1,000, they're definitely posting some promiscuous stuff.
Well, I mean, even though sometimes you got those people who are just what is it, like advertising stuff? Like we know someone who does that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Is buying followers still a thing too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I bought like 1,000 the other day.
I mean, for me to clarify, like I don't think it's a red flag to have a lot of followers or to like be building that. Like go for it. If you have the opportunity to like profit off of your social media, like go for it. And also like if I was really into someone and it ended up working out and they were like semi-famous, like dope. Like I'm all for it. And I don't really care what they post. Like if they're posting like thirst traps and stuff, they're just building a business, I don't really care. But I'm just saying like it doesn't seem approachable or like as if it's really gonna like be something when they're like pretty famous, in my opinion.
The thing though is if the like some I'm not trying to generalize, but like some girls might be a little airheady at like,
They may be.
with that many followers.
Maybe, yeah.
No.
Maybe.
So personality might be a deal breaker.
I say it's like if they have a super high follower count, it's like not a red flag, but I would say for me, it's like if she doesn't have like a super high follower count, then it's
yellow.
like then it's more like then it's like a super
You're good.
then it's a super green flag. You know what I mean?
10 views per video, anyways.
And it's like a really green flag. I would
If
say. 'Cause I
it's
feel like
low?
I found like a hidden gem or something like that. You know what I mean?
But then you have to ask yourself, like, did they then like redo their account?
Sorry, say that one more time.
Ben's mining right now. He's just like, oh,
like-
she's pretty, she's cute, good personality, and she has 200 followers. Yes.
There's not a bunch of guys knocking down on her door. You know what I mean?
But like, what if you like knew this girl? Like, you really just like it could be a girl or guy, and you just look at them, and like you just look at them, and like there's no way they should have like 200.
No, that's what I was about to say.
Yeah, I was about to say
I was
that
gonna
too.
say if they're really like I have a low following, and if they have less than me, I'm like, this is either a fake account or like something's wrong with them.
It depends on who it is. If it's someone posting like model pictures, like thirst trap pictures, and they only got like 200 followers, then it's like that could be a catfish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
But if it's someone just like normal and like their private account, then they're like, okay, yeah. But I get what you mean that like, oh, you're like, hold up, wait a minute.
Yeah. It could go in the opposite direction.
Then you got to make them
Too
verify.
few.
Like, send a picture with you holding up a paper and put like, hello, this is my name, and put a thumbs up.
And this camera is just really good with Photoshop.
Well, I think, I mean, not to. I think if they have over a lot of followers, they're posting thirst trap pictures. I think it could be a red flag in the sense of like I don't think you guys should even bother like even trying because like you're in a sea full of like 1,000 other dudes in your same position, trying to achieve the same goal as you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Unless you're okay with failure, then go for it. You know what I mean? But it's a red flag in the sense of like don't get your hopes up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Anything else to add on that one?
But I mean, I'm trying to get more followers though.
What
I'm
if
trying to become an
the
influencer. I'm trying to get this podcast up there.
what if the following is higher than the followers?
Like the ratios off?
Yeah.
I have a good ratio.
What is a good ratio?
What's
I don't
a- what's
really
a-
know.
It's kind of the same thing. I would be confused if like a really attractive girl had more following than followers. I again would be like, okay, this is like a catfish profile.
Mhm.
That doesn't like
trying
make
to
sense
follow
to
a bunch
me.
of people to get followers.
No, like it's, I guess yeah, but it's like not them. Like, why would like a really attractive girl be like following more people than follow her? Like that doesn't make sense to me.
So you're saying those
What?
accounts that follow me and like I have no idea who they are with like thousands of followers, they're not a real person?
You're saying Jenna Smith 69 isn't
Who said DM me for her link to my pictures? My private pictures is not real. Oh.
There's not single moms in my area.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with having more followers. I mean, following than followers. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Is that a bad thing?
It's definitely not a bad thing
Yeah,
because
it's not
there's
a bad thing.
plenty of people that
But,
don't.
like, what if
That's
it's like
not
a
bad thing.
huge like ratio? Like,
You got to see who's in
No,
the
there's
following.
some people that
you got to see
just-
with who they're following. If they're following like a bunch of celebrities and like pages and stuff like that, okay, like that's what we use social media for. Is like follow those types of things. But if it's like a bunch of random people they don't know, then I mean,
I think there's nothing wrong with
Some
that.
people just don't care.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't
some
think
people just don't care.
And some people like just don't unfollow people. They just like literally like some people don't care about that stuff. I think that's not a big deal. I think, and when it comes to like catfishing, then yeah, that's when it becomes a big deal. And you try to figure that out. But other than that, who cares? Like how many followers following you have?
Yeah.
I personally, I don't really look. I don't know.
On a dating app, like
Oh,
you always
I've
try to
never
find their
been.
profile. You're like, okay,
I'm
well,
not educated in
how,
that.
um,
I don't know that.
how if you're talking to someone, how far do you go to like stalk them on the internet?
Oh,
Everyone does that. You can't, if you don't
to
say
lurk?
That, if you don't say if you say you don't lurk, like
I mean,
on
all
someone,
I
Let's
it's
do-
like-
stalk is a heavy term.
Okay,
it should
we'll
not
say-
be used lightly.
we'll-
Lurk.
We'll say lurk.
It's called
all I
lurking.
do is look for an Instagram. I don't do
Yeah,
anything
IG.
more than that.
Yeah.
What do you do?
Huh?
I do Social Security. I'm just kidding.
Need a credit card.
What do you mean by on the internet? What are you
I don't know,
doing?
because you know how like there's like a lot of people who like once they start talking to someone, it's like they find everything they can about them.
Mhm.
I don't know. And then girls are like they have like
What do you mean everything
You
you
watch the
can?
latest season of You? Is that what? Is that
you yeah.
No, I get what you mean. I get what you mean. No, I get
And
what
then
you mean. I get what you
for
mean.
some reason, girls just know how to like find.
I think
everything
girls
on the
do
internet,
that
too.
Do you
heavy.
think girls like also like stalk guys the same way, or is it just like like one side? What do you think?
I mean, I'll admit, like I go pretty far, like looking
Yeah.
at pictures, just like seeing.
Are you good at
what
it though?
they're- Oh,
Like, if you wanted to find
definitely-
something, could you find something?
No,
Let's be real. Everyone's good at it.
I mean,
I honestly feel like if there's always a way to find something.
but you gotta
always.
watch out with not accidentally liking the pictures. Though.
True.
Yeah.
That's the most
That's
awkward
me, I always
moment
do
If
that.
you
ever.
go like super far, then like you're caught.
Feel
It's funny. Yeah, it's funny when like someone like I've had someone follow me, and I'm like, oh shoot, and I click on it, and they're not following me anymore. I'm like, I'm like
Got him.
I think like I would definitely look up their Instagram, and then if they had a TikTok, I don't think I would go past like LinkedIn or Facebook or something like that. You know, some people be looking at LinkedIn, but then LinkedIn has like the feature where like they can see who looks at your profile.
Yeah.
I didn't when I first got a LinkedIn, I didn't know that was a thing. So
Oh,
I was
really?
like looking at people like just like, oh, what have they been up to? What have they
Yeah.
been? And I'm like,
Why is
wait?
that?
I was like,
thing?
wait, they can see when I was like, oh crap.
It's for like recruiters and stuff like that. Like,
Really?
It's to get you to buy LinkedIn Premium, because if you get LinkedIn Premium, you can look at you can see who's looking at your stuff.
Oh,
Why
It's
would
like
you
a dating
ever
profile
want to
for
look at
business.
like a potential prospect's LinkedIn? What's there to gain off of that?
That's why I want to do it. I don't know what I'd be looking for, but some people be doing that.
You want to see if they are like saying the truth about their job or something?
But possibly, you know.
So
To see
interesting.
if they yeah, to see if they got the income, the kind of income for your.
No, but it's like yeah. But like if someone was trying to look for something about someone, like they would go to like their LinkedIn, see where they're from, or like you know when people are like, oh, they see someone cute like in a setting, and then they're like, oh, I think I need to find who they are on like the internet, and then they find them for some reason. Like I don't know how.
Okay,
Ben's kind of exposing himself.
I-
right now.
I don't do that. I don't do that. But I have heard of stories of people doing.
okay.
that.
Take a picture and put it in Google
as
search.
far as people, researching people that you're prospecting for relationships, just someone you fancy, I think Instagram is the main way to do that, and Facebook. I think those two is normal. That's like, okay, cool, give it. Like
No.
everyone's done that.
another
stupid.
Facebook, yeah.
No one uses Facebook.
another
It's
question.
for
If
people
someone
that
goes
do-
and stalks my Facebook, I'm gonna feel really bad. It's just
Yeah,
pictures
they
of me
just-
from middle school.
They can see his bad pictures like, oh, he's a nerd. No, I'm kidding.
What if they
but-
didn't have an Instagram?
Is that like
Like, what if they just had no social media?
I'd be kind of. I mean, that's not a bad thing, but I'd
Could be a
kinda
good thing,
sus.
could be a bad thing.
Yeah,
Like, are they just like
We don't
staying
know.
at home, not doing anything?
Who knows?
There's people that don't have an Instagram, right? Do we know anyone that doesn't have an Instagram?
Some people at the clinic I work at do.
Oh, doesn't?
But
are they older?
Yeah, they're older.
Yeah,
so
if
they
they're
don't
older,
have-
then like
They have Facebook.
yeah,
Then.
but some people our age, like who are just like, oh no, I don't do social media.
I mean,
I
think
respect
that's a
that.
good thing. I think that's a
respect
good
that.
thing.
it could be
Yeah,
a good thing.
I want to be like that.
Yeah.
But also, I mean, it could be a weird thing if they're like, I don't know.
I think if there's like a stranger and they're kind of creepy, then yeah, and it's like okay, they might be psychotic, but
it's kind of like the movie.
we just
Yeah,
watched.
we were talking
We
about,
just
yeah.
watched Fresh.
what's Fred?
It's
Is
like,
that the one that you were kind of watching?
It's a thriller horror movie.
You guys need to watch it tonight.
It's with Sebastian
But
Stan.
basically,
Okay, I'm sold.
this isn't really that much of a spoiler. But basically, like the guy is sketchy, and he didn't have social media, so it's like. Especially if you're like a woman, I feel like if you can't stalk the guy and like figure out stuff about him, like that's kind of creepy. Like you're just gonna go off with this random man who could
be anything.
be anything.
Yeah.
I feel like it's normal if you just like say you don't have social media, but like it's just like an inactive account. Like you've had it,
Yeah.
but you're just like, like I just kind of like
I
quit.
got tired of it.
I got tired of that.
But I feel like you could also be like really annoying about it. You're like, oh, I hate social media. Like, no, I won't touch it. Like, I hate everyone who's on social media. It's like, I mean, I barely use social media, but like if you're at that point, it's like, okay.
You know, you were
I get it.
anti Instagram at one point.
I was like, I just really didn't care. Even after they made my Instagram and posted for me for like the first 8 pictures, and then I took it over and like I post like once a year, but like, but I have it and like I just don't really care. But like, it's still, I don't know. I feel like it's kind of necessary for our generation just to like a little bit keep up with like what people are doing and like let people know what you look like or what you're up to, especially if you're single. Like I feel like it's very strange to like not have an Instagram, but I don't know, it's life.
Yeah. Yeah, don't think I'm crazy. I get this thing.
No,
on
no,
TikTok.
no,
I get these things.
No, people who are crazy never
Have
say
you seen
don't think I'm
have
crazy.
you seen have you seen the TikToks where like a guy or a girl would like film someone like randomly at a bar or something, and they'd be like, TikTok, do your thing, find this person for me.
Oh, I did.
This is
yeah.
this is my next
my God.
soulmate. Find this person.
How do people do
and then
that?
they find them. It's like, how? Like
Well,
that's
some
someone-
people
someone
are
knows,
like,
yeah.
that's me. Like some people actually like comment like, oh, that was me.
yeah, but then some people will like see. Okay. It's like this person is in this location, so let's look at that location story, see if they posted, and then or like let's go to this person's LinkedIn, and then they see where they're from, or like, hey, if this is.
Let's clarify that some people might not want you to do that.
It happens. You gotta be careful out there. You gotta be careful.
The alternative is you could approach the person and just ask
I
them for their
know.
So
number.
this trend is like they
like-
hadn't even talked to them yet. They just
Yeah,
want to.
it's just like I see
That's
this person.
weird.
I don't want to talk, and then all the comments are like, go up and talk to them. You're right there.
I've seen the ones on Twitter. It's like, oh man, I just at this rave, just linked up, found this my soulmate. We just exchanged beats, and just popped a few.
All right, yeah,
IDs
that's what
together.
that was from,
But
yeah.
like, and then like, oh, can you find him? I never got his social media. Then it's like, okay, but like you're saying they don't even know them, and they're just like, he's cute. Find him.
Yeah. There's
that's weird.
TikToks like that.
Oh, that's weird.
That is weird.
I've never heard of that, but that's weird. Because like, what if they're not even interested in you? Like they showed zero interest, and they find you. Like, so what?
And you've now told the internet to stalk a stranger.
Yeah. In terms of what was the original thing? It was like, how far do you go? I think the standard basis of an Instagram, maybe a Facebook. That's it. Going as far as like, I think that's it though. Like that's really all the social media besides like LinkedIn. But like, not everyone has a LinkedIn, and even then, what are they gonna tell you their job? So, I think it's normal just to be like, oh, I'm curious. Like, I think it's normal.
Yeah.
I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Just depends on how far you go. If you're how far you scroll, you know what I mean?
Cool. Well, you want to go to the next question?
Yeah.
All right. Next question is comes from inspired by Derek, but it's like me and Derek were talking, and we were thinking of like would you rather be with someone who has like the same, like a lot of the same interests as you, or do you feel like opposites attract more? Like having opposite interests is like more compatible.
I'm all about balance.
The balance.
Mhm.
What's a
kinda
balance
like-
for you?
For me personally, like some of the things I value, I would want like similar interests in, which is kind of like, I guess I could use us two for a good example. Like we both like sports. I like talking about sports. I like the Chargers.
Shout out my guy Mike Williams. 3-year contract extension. That's my guy.
At him.
Guest
At
on
him,
the
yeah.
podcast.
We'll get him on the next year. We'll get him soon.
Get my blues.
I think like music is like something that I could like. I don't really care to have the same interest in music because like he listens to like simp EDM and like
Also a little rapper, you know.
no, but simp EDM, and like I didn't listen to that prior to being with him, but then I was like, you know what? I can kind of dabble in this. Like it's like Griffin. He got me on Griffin. I love Griffin now. What else? I think like what type of interest? Oh, food. Like we have very different
Well, I think also like
interests.
personality wise
yeah.
too. There's some people that have like pretty different personalities where like they don't.
That's something I
Yeah.
would like not depend. Like I wouldn't want that to be like complete opposite. Like you know, like Love Is Blind, like Jared.
Mhm.
Like I could not really be with a homebody type thing.
Yeah, just staying at home.
Yeah.
I think that matters more though. Like
Yeah.
personality matching wise, that needs to match first, and then kind of like interest, just like music, sports, whatever. I feel like you can learn stuff about someone else and like
Yeah.
become more of that. But like personality is like a no, like that has to be a for sure like good thing. You got to match with that. Other than that, I think everything else is kind of whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's important to like I'd say any scenario could work. Like you have very little of the same interests or you have very much like the same kind of lifestyle, but I feel like if you don't have a lot of the same interests, like both people have to kind of like take a little bit of initiative to like try and engage in what the other person likes to a small extent. Because I think like you said, there's a balance where like you want to be able to do some things together or like experiment with the other person's interests to show you care and stuff. But like also in a relationship, like you also want to have alone time and like
yeah.
do your hobbies and stuff on your own a bit. So it's like a little bit of taking initiative to like get involved in something that they care about, show you care, like have some things you can do together that you like, but also like people like to be on their own and like engage in a hobby or an activity. So I think it's a balance of like trying and being there for each other, but also having your alone time.
That actually kind of reminds me of like the difference between my past relationship and this current relationship I'm in, where so like all the things I had like interest wise, like we had the same interest to the point that like we kind of became like the same person. Yeah.
Oh.
And like that was where the relationship started to get very stagnant and complacent, you know? And it just
Oh.
felt like what else is new out there type thing. And then like if like for example, I wanted to get into like, you know, like bullet journaling kind of thing and like being artsy and all that way. And like he picked that up too. And like I wasn't mad about it, but like it was just like
Oh, like with you?
Do you want it to be
Yeah.
like your thing or something?
yeah.
You want to be able to do your own thing.
Exactly. And like it was to the point where like when I was doing my hobby, like he would want to do it alongside me. And it was kind of like I do like the independence where it's like
Space, yeah.
I can
space.
see that. I was literally gonna say like I'd like someone. I feel like there's a better click if they have the same interests. But I could see how it could be almost like a red flag later down the line,
Yeah.
or like too much.
Yeah.
Because like for me, I really like it's easy for me to talk to someone with the same interests and like do the same things. I don't have to like compromise to do something else that I don't like. Because I feel like if just initially if it was like too opposite with like the things that we do like, I would have to do a lot of compromising. I don't want to do that anymore. I've had a lot of that experience, but I definitely want to like have the same interests, but I can see how that
Yeah.
is also a problem as well.
Yeah.
Could be a problem.
I think like just maintaining your individuality in a relationship is like key. Cause like, I don't know. What's something that like we do individually?
I play Wars. No, I'm kidding.
I play Minecraft.
Well, I mean, I like just like some of the stuff I watch on YouTube,
yeah.
some of the sports stuff I talk about, or just like games I play, or just like.
He watches Too Hype. I'm not a big
Okay,
fan of Too
all right,
Hype.
okay. Well, like they're kind of have. Okay, I don't have many people to watch anymore, so okay, that's besides the point. But like, just like, I mean, we're not the same people. We're
No,
not.
we're
We're not.
I mean, you're both really big Brawatis fans, right?
Oh, no. No offense to him.
One's a Brawatis fan, one's not.
Definitely not.
A big part of relationship is we watch phase rug videos together, and I'm kidding. But I mean, I like doing more this? You like playing music and singing?
I'm
and
into
stuff?
like barista videos at the moment.
Oh yeah, see, yeah.
Like
something like that.
watching just like coffee. People make drinks. I don't know. It's
That's
like,
cool.
So relaxing.
No.
Yeah, I mean, we don't have to like go into specifics, but at the same time, just like I think the main thing is that you're flexible and like learning more about someone else. Some of your personalities align, like the way you like to hang out, what you like to do, the way you like to live your individual lives. That has to also align. You're okay with them doing this. You're okay with them doing that. That's the most important stuff. And then stuff like, what music do you like? What shows do you like? If you can kind of mold that too and stuff, and just be kind of like flexible with that, then it's good. So I think the main thing is, just being able to lean into their schedule. You lean into their schedule and your individual personalities. That's the most important thing to me. Mm-hmm. And if they like the Chargers too. If you don't like the Chargers, go to hell. Go to hell. You know what I mean?
I love her, Justin Herbert.
I feel like that's kind of a good something you brought up. Is I feel like if you don't have similar taste in like movies or TV, that could be kind of shocking. I feel like that's a big thing you do, especially long term in a relationship. Is like end of your day, sit on the couch, hang out, watch a show together, or watch a movie.
What are some interests?
Like if a girl hated Marvel movies, and every time a Marvel movie wants to come out, like I'm like, okay, let's go to the premiere, and she's like, oh, I fucking hate those stupid movies. I'd feel kind of bad. I'd be like, oh, okay, never mind.
Then what would she like though? Like just National Geographic stuff or something? I feel like she got like something.
Nothing wrong with that.
But then again, I could dabble in National Geographic. We were watching documentaries one time, and it was kind of interesting. You know what I mean?
I hate horror movies, but if my girl like loved horror movies, like I'll go to a horror movie every once in a while. Mm-hmm. But if they were just like fucking hate Marvel movies, I'd be like,
no,
I don't know.
Yeah. Wait, what's a interest that like you need someone to have? Like for us, for me, it's for us is Marvel movies. Like they need to like Marvel movies or be open to it.
Just go with me. Or what if someone hates one of the things that you like? Could you be with them? Marvel movies.
Like they're just so stupid the way they do that and stuff.
If they like criticize it or just like refuse to do it or see it.
Well, Marvel's like a check. Like for me at least, it's like a checkbox automatically. Like that's like the must-have. You can't judge Marvel. You can't say you hate it. You don't have to watch it. But if you say you hate it, like that's a hard.
Yeah, I was like, what if they like think that like video games are a waste of time? I was like, that would be such a downer. So I'd be like, I like to play video games. I was like, never mind, no, I couldn't do that.
You couldn't be with someone?
I guess I'm kind of answering my own question, but I guess I don't like haters in general. So I guess like even if they didn't like hate it on any of my like small interests, I'd be kind of like, yeah, never mind.
It depends on how bad they're hating. Because like video games, they're never going to play video games with you most likely anyway.
Yeah.
So they're just kind of like, I don't like video games, whatever. But they're like, dude.
But if they're like stop playing, they're like critical of you every time you played.
They're like, hey, get off your game. Like
you keep dying over and over again in Rebirth. Like, what's the point? You know what I mean?
They don't get it. They don't
you
get
have
it.
0.6 KD. Like,
why are you bunny hopping while you shoot?
No, yeah, I can see that. If they like stop you from actually doing it, then that's a problem.
That's pretty bad.
If they just don't like it, but they let you do it, it's like, yeah, you can like it. I just don't like it. I respect that.
Yeah, respect.
But I think like when you were saying like the movies and stuff, I think humor takes like a play in that, like having different senses of humor. Definitely.
Oh,
like,
you're right.
Yeah.
Because like you were saying, like TV shows, like we watch like dating reality TV shows, and like you have to have a certain like vibe to watch those types of shows, and like. Or Marvel movies, like they have like you have to have like a certain vibe to watch this.
Yeah.
That's good. It's a good thing we brought Sabrina on here.
Yeah,
humor was a good one. That's
really
a good one. Yeah.
Really good takes.
I spent too much dick here. we need less. We need less of it.
That was a weird way of putting it, but
sorry. Not too many males. We need
testosterone was a different way of saying it.
Sorry. We need more estrogen.
You know what I mean?
It's the first time I've ever been told I need less dick.
Humor. Humor's a good thing. I feel like.
If it was different, I'd be so shocked.
Sure, so you think similar humor, or just like they got to be funny? Or
no, like similar humor.
Can you imagine like watching a movie and you're like bawling, like dying laughing, and they're just like,
yeah,
that's hard.
Bad.
And then they're watching like a Dixie D'Amelio video and like cracking up.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I feel like everybody in their own way is funny, like a little bit funny. They can make a crack a joke or two. You know what I mean? I feel like you know anyone that like is like can't crack one joke?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, in my opinion, I feel like everyone has
There's
to.
people who are not funny.
Okay. Like okay, well, they can make someone laugh. They can make someone laugh. At least
Yeah.
one person.
With them?
I'd say there's.
Or
I,
At
or
them.
at them.
The main thing is everyone has their own sense of humor. It's just you definitely need someone to match that humor for sure. Because like I agree. Like there's definitely some people that find stuff funny, and I'm like, dude, that's not funny. What are you talking?
Yeah.
Like, dude, weirdo, and like.
Like me personally, like I want someone who I could be a goofball with. Like,
yeah.
That's it. Yeah.
You can be goofy with.
Yeah.
Gotta be goofy.
And to the haters who are gonna say we're not funny, fuck you.
What else? Is there anything else? Like any other interests or anything that's like in this? They need this. They need to like this, or this
Well,
needs to be the same.
This is something that came about in our relationship was so we were just watching YouTube videos and then we were like watching a cover and Joseph didn't know what harmonizing was. And I was like, what? How do you not know what like harmonizing is? And then he also didn't really understand the concept of acapella.
Wait. I knew acapella. I didn't know harmonizing. I knew acapella.
Okay, fine. And then, so the thing is, I get very passionate with music. So like, Tori Kelly, when she hits those like riffs and runs and stuff, I get chills. But like Joseph doesn't necessarily get those chills. So then like,
Wait, I love Tori Keller.
I'm just saying like, my respect for music is kind of different from yours.
So Joe, if there was like some electronic music underneath Tori Kelly.
Wait,
there was.
we actually found one.
We're listening to a Millennium song like driving to LA yesterday, and she's like, "That sounds like Tori Kelly." I'm like, "Oh shit, it's Tori Kelly."
So that's like your perfect song.
Yeah, but it was just like I think it like I guess it like came about where like it's an interest that how do I explain this? It's like it's fine. Sorry, this will be.
Well,
edited,
you're
right?
saying like you accept that like I may not ever.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, but I get it. I mean, like obviously, amazing singer. When they hit this up, I'm like, oh wow, that's really good. And I don't get like the same chills you get, and like definitely you appreciate music better because also you're a singer and you've like listened to music like your whole life. Yeah. But like me, like the way I appreciate football is like different.
That is true.
Yeah, you know what I mean. It's like, but like I get it and I respect that, and like I still like to listen to good music. Yeah. So yeah,
because like. You like orgasm to like Charger stuff, like. But
Mike, I've never done that. Never, Mike.
But I have my moments with like great runs and riffs.
Do you ever make Joe sing?
Oh, I've actually been trying to teach him how to sing. Yeah.
Oh my god!
I feel like Joe would have a nice singing voice.
Yeah, me too.
No,
I feel like no.
His ear is getting there,
My ear is getting a lot better. I'm getting better at hearing like, oh, that was bad. They didn't hit the note.
No,
It's like, yes.
But I will say there are moments where he does sing. Like, okay, I have a perfect example. So, like, there was this one song, like, he heard on TikTok, and he was like, wait, what is that? How does that song go? And he was, like, singing so off-pitch, and I was like, you gotta give me something here. And then he's like, it, like, goes, like, ooh, 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 ooh. And I'm like... I have no idea what you're trying to say.
Yeah, but I'm getting a little better.
Yeah.
I tried doing that on Google. It's like, what song is this?
Oh yeah,
I've done that. Yeah, I've done that. Yeah.
And then
A couple times it worked.
Yeah. Sometimes like, oh, okay, and they click it, the suggested, and it's like, oh, that's not it.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I think what you're trying to say is just like we may not ever share the same like values for certain things that like I may never appreciate that as much as you do, but like I respect it and I get it enough where like it works. And that's the main thing. It's like you don't ever have to like fully align with someone else, but you got to at least respect like their beliefs and what they value, and then that's good enough. Like because you're never gonna be perfect with for anyone. Yeah.
He's very this is like the balance. Like he knows how to like articulate what I'm trying to like say. Thank you. Yes. Good. That's exactly what I was trying to say.
Another question I had was we were talking about like celebrity crushes in the car yesterday, but I was also thinking. I also thought like a good question here is like
Prime Nina Dobrev.
What do you? Yeah.
We're not talking about what we were talking about yesterday, right?
We could talk about celebrity crushes, but I want to know like who is like a celebrity that you feel like is overhyped. Because I feel like
okay.
So
Joe Burrow.
because I know Naurice, he loves Zendaya. I like Zendaya too, but there's a lot of people out there who feel like she's overhyped.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say
No,
she's
I'm not.
overhyped.
Including me.
I like Zendaya. I like Tom Holland. But
Who says she's overhyped?
a lot of people on the
For what?
Because they're like, oh, she's not that pretty. You know what I mean? Yeah,
That's a ball in. That's just an L take.
Who do you feel like is a celebrity who's like overhyped or like, oh, they're not that attractive?
Attractiveness wise,
Yeah, are we going?
or like for being famous?
For Joe Burrow, would be both. You know what I mean? Like
Let's do
sports wise and
attractiveness. Let's do attractiveness.
I don't know.
first.
He's kind of frosty. You know? He's kind of drippy.
I mean, he's got the swagger, but I mean, I don't see it.
He's literally Macaulay Culkin and Lucas Grabeel.
Yeah.
They're like if they had a baby.
If he wasn't good at football, he would not be. Okay, sorry. That's besides. Okay, what were we saying again? Sorry.
Yeah. Who do you think? Who do you think is a celebrity is like overhyped over their attractiveness?
I would say like
Attractiveness.
a
Yeah.
lot of TikTokers.
I know. Bella Hadid. No,
I'm not attracted to her.
Yeah, me either.
I don't know why. She's. You know who Bella Hadid is?
I know.
She's a model,
yeah.
She's
I don't see it. I don't get why people like. I just don't genuinely see it at all. I don't. I don't know what more to say, but like I don't see it.
She looks like she has the model look, but she's just not something I'm
Yeah, I think
attracted
that's
to.
it because she looks like the model skinniness and like the face structure.
Yeah.
Whatever.
I know one.
I don't see it. Her sister's pretty, but I
She's
don't
the one. She's dating.
I don't know if I know.
Or she's-
Oh, that's
No,
the
no,
other
no.
one.
Oh,
That's the other one.
okay.
I don't think I know which one's which.
Bella's like the older, taller, dark hair.
She was dating The Weeknd.
Yeah.
She's like skinnier, taller, and like more like
Yeah.
like I don't know.
Yeah, I think. Yeah.
But I think the other one's prettier. But I don't see it with Bella. That's one person, I guess.
Ariana Grande.
Wait.
I don't think she's that cute.
Why? Do you see her from like the Nickelodeon times? Is that why?
No, even now.
The only thing I respect is
I liked her more back in Victorious for some reason. It's
That's
weird.
I respect her. She's a very good singer.
She's a very good singer.
But yeah, I don't really like her that much. Which is
she represents the itty bitty titty committee, so that's why I like her.
okay.
No, I think she's really pretty.
No, I think
Eh.
she's really
I don't think she's overhyped.
I mean,
I think she's over it.
Why? How come?
She doesn't really have anything to offer.
I don't really like her personality.
Yeah, her personality I heard is really bad.
All the stuff she's like done with her dating, and then also her like looking like other races, all kind of weird.
Oh.
Well, I think Taylor Swift is like kind of over.
I never liked her.
There's
I
a-
never liked her
Oh,
either.
dude, you're gonna get canceled right
I'm
now.
sorry.
We're
Oh,
definitely gonna get canceled.
So many fans. I didn't know she still had that
She
many
has
fans.
diehard
She has
fans.
diehard
Her
fans.
I didn't know
her
she-
music is good, but
No,
I didn't even know
yeah.
she was making new music. and,
she
like,
also has this reputation of being like kind of a jerk, and everything that comes out makes her seem that way.
Well, when you said dating history, that's kind of what I was thinking too.
Oh yeah, the joke that like when this many relationships go bad, maybe she's the problem. That's something I have heard and that did not come from my own brain. But
Wait, no, but going off of your Ariana Grande thing, I actually was watching this like controversial YouTube video of that she's like been changing like her skin tone. Like she's been kind of like I don't know how
Like
to
tanning it or just
No, like the feature she goes like at one point she was trying to go get like with the black community, and then now she's going around in the Asian community.
she did do that.
Yes.
Yeah.
but what makes you say like what about
She's
it? Like
more pale
She would
now. She's
go
more
through a
pale.
period of like
oh what?
doing her makeup and stuff very tan, and then like
'Cause I remember the tan period.
changing her look and stuff. And there's photos of her where she's like white, by the way. I'm pretty sure she's like Italian.
She is, yeah.
And then there was a period where like people thought she might be black because she made it look like that. Like her skin looked very different. People thought she was Hispanic for a long time. Her last name was Grande, which I don't think that's a real. That's Spanish, but and then recently she took photos where she did like winged eyeliner and her like. She changed her facial structure and like made her skin very pale and took photos. And so people were like,
her face kind of goes.
Oh, it's like
so people make the joke that she's like the avatar, like master of all 4 races or something. Like it's very strange.
Yeah, but her fans like.
But also, I'm not.
No, yeah.
I don't. Obviously, I'm not the authority on like race, but it's weird.
But her fans will defend. Like people will call her out on it, but the diehard fans will just be like, no.
No, she never, no work done.
No, she did not get plastic surgery at all. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Like maybe she did, maybe she didn't, but like. The picture's kind of, I don't know. Like,
she's drastically changing her look in an interesting way.
Yeah.
Kardashians.
Well, we should bring some guys though. Make it a little even. I think the only one I can say for you.
Well, let's go.
Finish Kardashians first.
Dude, why are they making another show? Did you see
the
preview?
The promo was kind of hyped though. I'm not gonna get.
What happened in the promo?
What's the show?
Like, it was
Is it another Keeping Up with Kardashians?
Yeah, they're putting
it. It's just called The Kardashians.
It's on ABC. Yeah.
No, it's a new show. It's called The Kardashians.
Because they stopped doing Keeping Up with the Kardashians, and then they took like 2 years off. Maybe
they're on ABC now.
Yeah.
Weren't they on like something?
Yeah,
like
before?
MTV or something.
E.
Wow, ABC.
But the promo was kind of hype.
I
have to check it out.
Did you?
I gotta see the Kanye beef.
Oh, the Kanye beef, yes.
Did you guys see the interview where like Kim K like told people to like stop being lazy and like work and like?
No, yeah, they said something. It was like Andy Cohen, and he was kind of like, "Do you think you are like
a hypocrite?"
Yeah, with all the body, or like, "Oh, do you think you set unrealistic body standards?"
Oh yeah,
and they're like, "No, but we do the work."
That's true, but he was talking more like because recently
she was telling people to like stop being lazy. Like if you're poor or like you're not happy with your life, it's because you like don't work hard enough, which is like ridiculous because her family has like generational wealth.
Yeah.
They've made their money off of contributing nothing to society.
Yeah, she got famous off the sex tape.
Yeah. There was a TikTok where it was like Kim K's quote of like, "Get to work," and it was like someone bending over in bed, and I was like, "Oh my god!"
There's a TikTok where it's like, her daughter was like, "What do you do, mommy?" And then I forgot what she said, but she's like,
didn't she list off like 10 things?
I don't remember. I feel like she's just like
entrepreneur, CEO,
trying to become a lawyer.
I don't know. I remember. I just know in the comments everyone's like, "You'll figure it out later."
And again, we're not shaming her for her sex. We're shaming her for trying to tell people to work hard.
She said they're like, "Oh, what's your vice?" And she's like, "Get off your ass and work hard, work." And stuff.
Oh yeah, okay.
It's not that simple, and it's also hypocritical coming from someone like her.
Because they have the money.
Yeah, if they were just like, I mean, yeah, we were blessed to be in that position in the first place, not the people, but like we worked hard from there.
Don't go off giving other people advice.
Yeah, just be like, we were blessed and lucky, but we worked hard from there. You know what I mean? You gotta say something.
Sure.
Like that.
Sorry, I was on the wrong.
I
Loki agree.
Still applies.
I Loki agree with you, JJ. I think like Kylie and Kendall Jenner are kind of overhyped. Especially.
I don't know.
I would say Kylie and Kendall are much hotter than their sisters.
Oh yeah. The Kardashians are just out of it. I don't even think they're attractive at all.
No, yeah, I agree.
Yeah. But like, I feel like Kendall Jenner, she's been like with every single like NBA.
She's been loyal to D Book. Put some respect.
Give it a few years.
No, they're endgame.
That's wifey.
Who's she also been? She's been like Blake
Griffin.
She fielded a starting lineup, yeah, for sure.
And was Ben Simmons too?
Yeah.
She traded up for sure. She eventually got to D-Book, and he's the
went from like
biggest,
Jordan Clarkson
biggest star.
Yeah, that's true. She's working way up.
D-Book's also very handsome, so dub there.
Oh, okay, but overrated guy. I kind of agree, but I think he's cool. but I don't know if you guys can think of other guys, but Kyle Kuzma, Sabrina thinks he's really Sabrina does not think he's good looking at all.
Oh, is he supposed to be good looking?
Yeah, he's supposed to be like, that's why he's got a lot of followers and stuff, and 'cause he's tall and he's got kind of like that, you know.
You think he's over?
The only good looking
No,
one is.
you think he's overhyped? I was bringing it up because I was just trying to think of a guy that might be overhyped.
Do you think that? Do you think he's over?
I think he's tall, basketball player. He's got decent, features, on the face, because the model look, you know what I mean?
He's obviously
he's got like the model look. He's got the model look.
There's much hotter people in the NBA.
Mm-hmm.
Kelly Oubre.
Kelly Oubre, quite a man.
Giannis is attractive.
Giannis is very attractive.
Very attractive.
I agree.
Wait, who's overrated? What's an overrated guy?
Dude, I feel like
It's gonna
that's
be
so
like-
hard for me right now.
What do you think?
Because I like all
I'm
the
trying
I
to
like all
Pete
the guys.
Davidson.
in terms of
Trash.
in terms of
But everyone thinks
attractiveness?
Pete Davidson's not good looking.
Yeah.
He's
Well,
ugly hot.
Yeah. He's like ugly hot.
No, but that's the thing. Everyone thinks he's good.
Jake Gyllenhaal. He just showed up on TV.
What?
Who's like the thing is because like
I feel like it's hard for guys.
yeah.
Because I feel like
mean-
all the guy actors that we like
There's
I
like a
think
bunch
it's
are
of
Or
like for a
actually-
reason. Like they're actually cool.
there's
so-
like a bunch of old white guy actors who have been like the beauty standard for a long time, but like I can't really think of them.
Oh,
George Clooney.
Nah.
Unfortunately, he is pretty good looking.
I think it's hard because like females tend to like bring out
who's simping? Who like what? Tom Holland? Who else is there? There's like who's being simped over nowadays?
Tom Holland's very sexy.
Tom Holland is
Is that
rightfully-
male gaze? Sabrina, do you agree that Tom Holland is very
Yeah,
attractive?
very attractive.
Okay.
Very attractive.
I don't know.
Michael B.
You don't
Jordan.
like Tom Holland?
I like him as a person. I don't think he's that.
Oh, Michael
I
B.
think
Jordan.
so.
Michael.
Michael B.
That's
Jordan
kind
is
of-
attractive.
I mean, he's pretty
Compared to Zendaya?
He's pretty
Oh,
boyish.
he's attractive.
Have you seen his recent photos?
Nah.
When he
Look at
dresses
that.
up and like goes hard, like
Who are we talking about?
he earns
Okay.
it.
I'll look at it.
Who are we talking about?
Tom Holland. He's
Oh,
saying
yeah,
like
yeah.
Zendaya's out of his league, but I was like, seen some of his recent stuff.
If you look the other way, like you say the same thing too. They're in each other's leagues.
I mean,
Yeah.
they're both hyper famous.
Yeah, they are in their own respective
Yeah.
sphere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't really think of any guys. Why is that?
Kind of fucked up, huh?
I know.
Yeah, no, it should.
Sorry.
No, we need.
I'm in my defense. I'm not really attracted to men, so I don't analyze them as much.
I think it's also because like I haven't really simped over a guy in a long time. The last time was Nick Jonas. Nick Jonas. 2010.
rightfully so. Rightfully
Talk about
so.
celebrities. Talk about celebrities.
Oh yeah. I'm a
Rightfully so,
celebrity.
though. Rightfully so with Nick
Yeah,
Jonas.
it's really hard.
And
for me
you
to-
better not say a K-pop idol though, or we get canceled.
Oh.
One, not say any of them.
I don't know him, so I can't. I'd say one right now if I knew him. Jungkook?
Jungkook? Yeah, Jungkook?
No.
I
Yeah,
don't even
Jungkook,
know.
overhyped.
No, don't endorse that.
I don't even.
Hey, you already get enough hate as it is.
I don't even know what he looks like.
You don't need to. It's like a rock. Like a pebble.
Like a strong rock.
Strong, good-looking rock. You know.
Yeah. It's so sad. Like I can only think of women.
But like, why is that?
Because of society.
It's
Yeah.
really.
I also feel like
I don't
the
understand
way we
why,
look
though.
at women is more like for their beauty and all that
Looks.
stuff and looks,
Yeah.
and then guys is very select few guys that
I think it's
That are
really
known for their looks?
personality too. Because like Ryan Reynolds, like they have both. You know.
Mhm.
Because like Ryan Reynolds.
I feel like every
Gorgeous.
guy has a
Like-
personality. Like that is like
That's
celebrity.
Cap. That's cap. That's cap.
Oh, you know what? I could probably say one. Tom Cruise.
Oh yeah,
Chris is
Yeah.
not attractive.
That's like
No,
mom,
yeah.
dude. That's like moms.
Yeah. But that's just like one I can think of. Like I can't really think of
Yeah.
another.
This is
What about like
Colin Firth?
Which one is Colin Firth?
Who's that?
She said Colin Firth.
Who is that?
He's the guy
She's
from
a-
Kingsman.
Again, that's
He's
that's
like-
Oh,
Wait,
who
that's
played?
The
old
older
man.
one, right?
Not gonna lie,
Wait, no.
I think he's attractive.
Who's the main actor?
Edgerton is
Oh
hot.
yeah.
He's hot.
He's hot.
Colin Firth.
So you were saying Colin Firth
a
is hot?
grandpa.
He wasn't even an overrated. You just wanted to say he was hot?
Grandpa.
I just think he deserves appreciation. That's all.
But yeah, no, it's because I mean I feel like girls
Do
will
you
look
feel
more
like,
for
do
the
you feel
looks
like
and stuff.
people
Oh,
overhype like Chris Evans, or is he like?
I used to
like,
think, I used to think he was
people-
kind of right. I used to kind of think so, but then I appreciate his acting, his personality.
Yeah.
Cool guy.
Yeah.
Cool guy.
Chris
Yeah.
Pratt is overrated. Chris Pratt's
Chris
not
Pratt.
that good looking.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah.
okay.
Okay, wait.
Poor
Okay.
guy.
how about who is your celebrity crush then? Like, why don't we just go to say that?
Oh God.
Mine is prime Nina Dobrev. Still Nina Dobrev now. She just looks kind of different, I think. Apparently, she's been smoking.
She's
so-
with Sean White.
Yeah, she is.
Oh, Sean
apparently,
White.
apparently she smokes a lot, and that's probably why she kind of doesn't look the
Yeah,
same
I feel
anymore.
like she's-
But she's still good looking. Still good looking. And then Jordana Brewster from
that?
Fast and Furious. Mia.
Oh, from Tokyo Drift.
Mia.
His
Paul Walker's
Paul's
and
wife
then-
in the show.
Yeah.
Oh,
she-
yeah. She doesn't age, dude.
She fine. She fine.
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
If you see both of them, they literally look like they look very similar.
She's quite
Yeah,
skinny.
Joe has a type.
Yeah.
She fine. She fine.
I don't meet that type.
Yes, you do.
so
Yes.
What's her
Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
what's her name, Joe?
Jordana. I don't even know if I can say her name.
She's like in Fast One.
Yeah, Mia.
She's in a lot of them.
doesn't she look
Well, she's in all of them. I'm just saying, like, she's really in Fast
Same,
One.
like,
She
aesthetic.
does. Joe's a type.
Yeah, exactly. All right.
It's okay. My type is also like.
Oh yeah,
He
you,
does-
you kind of simp over the Wasians. The
I
Wasians.
do
yeah,
respect Wasians. I do.
Like who? Like who? Who's a celebrity? That.
Oh, the one guy that worked at Internet.
Oh no! It wasn't. He wasn't a celebrity, but he was.
The volleyball player.
Oh yeah.
What is his name?
He was
You know
on
his
the
name?
U.S.
Oh,
volleyball
Yeah,
team.
it was like a guy on the U.S. volleyball team, and he was
My
Asian.
celebrity.
was it the libero?
I think it might have been right. I don't know.
Honestly,
I
I
don't
was-
know what it was.
I was too
I think I might
distracted.
know who you're talking about.
Yeah, but he's Asian. No, it was also John from The Bachelor.
Oh,
John,
yeah, John from The
okay.
Bachelor. Yeah, John. From
I
The Bachelor.
remember.
Who's John?
Literally like one of the
One
only
dating
Asian.
Katie now.
Katie's season.
No.
Which one's John?
Not
Can you pull up
John.
John?
Yes, John. Like he's dating Katie now. Like
Not that dude. No.
What are you talking about, bro?
Really?
Am I thinking the same guy?
Well, no, but that was just my like.
John.
I'm sorry.
Your celebrity. Your celebrity.
No,
your
but
celebrity
my
type?
celebrity crush, though, that I
That's
was
John?
actually obsessed
Yeah.
about was.
He's dating Katie?
Oh yeah, he is.
Yeah, but your celebrity crush that you were obsessed with.
Oh, it was 2010 Nick
Yeah.
Jonas.
Didn't he
It's
like
Jonas.
very
go far in the
different,
show?
like
did not.
different era. No, not now, Nick Jonas.
This is
2010
Katie we're talking
Nick
about.
Jonas.
Oh, what was it? The one with poofy hair?
yeah, the fro.
Camp Rock.
And then Nick Jonas now he's been,
Yeah.
he's
Oh
been
my
tainted by
I like
Priyanka.
that.
That is the era of Nick Jonas that
Prime.
has my heart. Like,
Yeah.
still to this day, but not current Nick Jonas.
Well, can I go back to the old topic real quick?
Yes.
Because when you said Nick
Oh,
Jonas, Zac Efron popped in my head. And have you seen like the recent pictures of him with his like?
Hair.
No, he.
Oh, yeah, he looks different. People think he got surgery.
Oh,
He got,
his
like,
cheeks
jaw surgery or something
looked
like
like
that.
weird.
I think
Look
it
this up.
maybe it was just like right after the surgery and he was like puffy, but I thought he looked kind of weird now.
Okay, I'm looking this
He
up.
looked a lot better in like Greatest Showman. You see him? You see him in Greatest Showman?
Mhm.
He like he got back. He redeemed himself in
He
that.
did.
Who's your celebrity crush, man?
Ooh, I forgot. What we were talking about. We were talking about yesterday.
Taking surgery.
Okay, but
I
tell
would
the
say-
podcast.
okay. I would say mine. The first one that comes to my head I was telling you guys about was Madeline Klein in Outer Banks.
Oh.
She's very attractive.
If we edit this, we should post pictures in the edit.
We'll put pictures. We'll put pictures. But she makes the show a lot better. Also,
you go.
the entire Outer Banks show, the cast is very attractive, but it's not even their attractiveness that like makes the show good. It's like the chemistry. So it's like the
Maurice
the
is like
bond-
snapping.
the bond to- yeah, Maurice,
He's
Maurice-
I can
snapping.
hear it.
as you should, Ben. But
Yes, King.
but yeah, that show's really good. That whole cast is attractive, but yeah, she definitely stands out of that.
So that's your like
That's his
Celebrity.
Crush, yeah.
that's your number one.
I would say so.
Okay.
Lives in my head rent free.
I thought you were about to say Olivia Rodrigo.
He said that yesterday,
Yeah.
but she's 18. So
Yeah,
Which is
I mean, 23, 5 years, it's not bad.
We had a conversation.
Same exact thing.
we'll talk about that off podcast. But yeah, I love her music too. She's music's good.
Wait, isn't she like 19? Or is she 18?
She might be 19.
I don't know.
I think she's 18.
No, I think she just turned 19. I think.
Well, there you go.
Only
Better.
4
Even
years.
better.
There you go, man. You're clear.
I'd say my heart gets swayed on the daily by like random people, but
that.
my celebrity crush is definitely Ana de Armas. She's very, very hot. Everything I see her in, I'm like, oh my god, yeah, she looks great.
Yeah.
What was she in again?
She was recently in James Bond.
Oh, yeah,
she
yeah,
looked
yeah, we were-
fire in that. She was the star in Knives Out. She looked fire in that. She's in Deep.
Great actress too. Great actress too.
She's in Deep Water coming up with Ben Affleck, and that looks pretty raunchy. So probably gonna have to watch
Ben
that.
Affleck. Overhyped.
Well, yeah, I was gonna say I'm gonna have to like try to erase
Yeah,
Ben
get
Affleck from
Affleck
the
out.
image
Yeah.
and like just see Anna because
Copy paste yourself in there.
yeah, Ben Affleck is.
Overhyped.
Do people think he's attractive?
I'm sure some people
J-Lo.
do.
J-Lo do.
Ben Affleck's not that attractive.
I can see it. He's like an older guy. He's like a
Yeah.
He's got like dark features, which
Yeah.
is like interesting, but he looks pretty like plain and
He's also the Batman.
of a failing franchise.
Yeah, the failing franchise.
Okay,
Yeah.
now Robert Pattinson's kind of an overhyped. Like,
Oh, for
there's-
sure.
there's a-
back.
Over.
No, I think
No.
he was
People are simping
underrated.
for him now.
People were
People
I think he was underrated.
Really?
People were talking down on this boy's name
Because of Twilight, everyone hated
Not
him.
even then. He was a great
But because
Edward
of
Cullen.
Batman, he's having a revival.
Yeah,
I need to
people are
see-
simping over him.
No,
I need
I
to
felt
see
bad
the
for him the
movie.
way that people talked about him.
His look in the Batman, which I haven't watched yet, but from the trailers and stuff, they made him look really bad because they gave him like an emo boy haircut, like made him look all sad and stuff. But when he's got his hair like coiffed and he's like walk around with his little British accent, you know, he's
He has an accent in the movie?
no, but he's British in real life.
Oh, I know that, yeah.
No, in the movie doesn't have an accent.
Okay, good.
A British Batman? Hell no.
I will say I like his...
Batman is American. Let's get that straight.
Yeah, no, Twilight definitely put him in like a cube. But I do think he's overhyped. He's
He
not that
acted his
good-looking.
ass off in Twilight.
Yeah, he tried really hard.
Standing there all brooding
Yeah,
and not
literally
saying
standing
anything.
You should see like the cuts that they didn't add to the movie. Have you
Twilight?
seen them?
No.
The
but-
very weird ones.
can
Hey, Twilight
imagine.
Fire though.
It's good,
Hey,
yeah.
no cap. I like Twilight.
Hey, I read the books.
Oh, I never read the books. Wait,
Austin
JJ?
Alice, though, yeah.
Oh
JJ.
god, I mean, y'all already know. Jenna Ortega.
Oh wait, really?
Yeah,
Jenna
We were,
Ortega?
we were talking about that yesterday.
yeah.
Nice. Yeah. She's cute. Is she kind of young though?
Huh?
Is she kind of young?
She's 19.
Okay, so it's all.
Yeah.
She was in West Side Story, right?
I have no idea. All I know
She's
is
in
she was in
Jane
the
the Virgin.
movie.
Oh!
Oh, yeah, also she's in
Okay.
Yeah.
she's in
Got
You.
it.
Yeah. She's the little girl in You.
The little girl. She's supposed to. She played like
She
a
played a little
14
girl.
girl.
She
Yeah,
played-
she played like a
But she's
14.
older now.
Yeah.
She's older now.
You, she was 18. Even in You, she was like 18. I think.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah, probably.
Good.
She was.
I mean,
she
you
went
was-
through a growth spurt.
No, but yeah. No, I
Yeah.
respect that.
Mm-hmm. No, yeah, she's
Very
pretty.
pretty.
Yeah, she's pretty. Yeah.
Yeah, tell us why. Tell us why now, JJ.
I can't.
Just tell us about the movie. The movie.
If you guys haven't seen it, X, which is a movie that just came out probably this most recent Friday, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
Very good movie. You guys should go watch it. It's a thriller, and it's amazing. Yeah.
What about it was amazing?
Just like the thriller parts and just
Which part was thrilling?
Look at the synopsis.
all of it. All of it was thrilling.
Okay.
Yeah. Go watch.
Very
and
big
see it,
thriller.
Yeah. I mean, there was a big thriller in there.
Yeah.
A couple.
I'm sure you were thrilled. Let us know your celebrity crushes in the comments.
We didn't even go for.
Lily
We
Collins.
didn't even go for.
Hey, Lily Collins? Do we fancy?
Which one's Lily Collins?
Just
She's in the Emily in Paris.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
she's
She looks just like.
She's pretty. I wouldn't say she's hot.
Yeah, just
What's the-
like
what's the
Nina
difference between
Dobrev
that?
and.
Victoria Justice.
Well, no, I'm just saying like.
Wait, what? Wait, what?
they're like the same people.
Wait, who is?
Oh,
Lily Collins and like Nina Dobrev and like whatever.
Oh yeah, they all look kind of
They
similar.
all look the
kinda
same.
similar. Yeah.
they all have like
Yeah.
a very like
Like
the
petite-
eyebrows are-
petite-
Yeah,
Petite,
petite.
skinny, dark hair.
Yeah.
Things that I do not have.
Yes, but we don't need to delve into that right
You are petite with dark
now.
hair.
Dark hair, nice eyebrows. What are you talking
No,
about?
the thing is, Joe is very into like the tan skin. Actually, Lily Collins is very pale, but with all the other
But I ain't
girls,
racist. I'm not racist.
They
Okay.
like tan skin.
What? She's saying you like tan skin. Most people have tan skin.
Not you.
I don't want to fuck you.
That's okay. He's not your celebrity crush.
Well, thank God Derek didn't have tan skin.
Joe would be pouncing on
Hey, Sabrina, you're welcome.
Man. Thank you, Derek.
Okay, so last question.
Hey, give me a summer.
Last question.
I'll pull an Ariana
Oh
Grande.
God. Oh God.
Here, let's see. Would you? So have you guys heard of people who say, "Oh, guys only stay friends with girls who they think they're attractive." Have you heard of that?
Did we talk about this already?
I feel like we talked about it like off podcast.
Why do we ever talk about anything off a podcast?
Yeah.
But do you
Guys are only friends with people they actually think are good looking,
yeah, guys
which
do-
I don't think is true.
Like
Yeah.
friend groups or like
Just like, what do you mean?
like so the question is like, do you like, would you continue to be would you continue to be friends with someone you think is attractive but you can't date?
Yep.
Yeah. I feel like that's a.
No,
Oh, I thought she was making like a face.
Like, no.
no.
She was thinking.
What
Sorry.
if you're
I'm sorry.
You're like,
I was like, oh shit.
what if you
no,
dated
Sabrina was making like a face, and like it looked like she was about to spill some tea, but she's actually.
what if you
saying.
dated or liked someone and then like, or somehow you find them attractive, like, and either you
And
try
then
to
you
pursue
became
some-
friends.
Yeah, you became friends. Like, I think this would make more sense if it was like, if you thought someone was attractive or you tried dating someone and it ended up not working. Like, would you still continue to be friends with them because they're like, because you like them or that you think they're attractive?
I've never really like sneakily pursued someone under the guise of like being friendly. Like, most of the times when I like hit someone up, like, because I'm interested in them, like, I try to be straight up because I have no interest in really like pandering about. Like, I don't want to really like, I mean, like, being friends with someone first is like very valid, and like hang out with them, see if you get along before you like pursue it or whatever. But I never really like try to get into someone's circle and be friends because I'm interested in them. You know, like, I just be straight up about it. So I've never really fallen into a friendship with someone who I was like trying to get at initially. And I've rarely like developed feelings for someone who I was with like close friends with.
Mm-hmm. Kind of like,
I don't know.
yeah, I feel like for some, I don't speak for everyone out there, but I know they're like, I think this comes from guys who are like, who date someone and then the relationship doesn't work out, but then they stay friends with them to keep them as like eye candy. Like, oh, like, I keep looking at, like, I can, you know, they're attractive. So like, if they're close to me, then like,
That's weird.
yeah, that's weird. I wouldn't like, I wouldn't stay friends with someone like based on their looks. Like, they have to be fun to, it have to be like an actual friendship. Like, I have to be, have fun hanging out with them.
The initial question you asked sounded like, can you be friends with someone ugly?
That's what I
thought, yeah.
I think that was the initial question, and then he walked it in a different direction.
I did not write that down.
Well, I thought what he
hot to
was,
be friends with me.
I thought what he was saying was like, can you be friends with someone that like is really pretty, but you have someone that you're already together with, like really attractive? I thought that's what the question was. Is that what the question was?
That's a valid question. Where it's like, can you be?
Let's go down that
friends
route.
with someone that's
Can you be friends with someone who's attractive and like also be in a relationship?
Were you friends with them first, or did you go out and become friends with them while you're in the relationship?
That's also a good question.
I mean, for me, like,
Let's just
it was friends first.
I think no matter what, I mean, to be in a relationship, like if you meet someone new and you think they're good looking, that shouldn't sway you to like get out of the relationship. You know what I mean? Like you're with someone for a reason.
Yeah.
Like,
True.
yeah. So I think, yeah, obviously, yes, you have to be. If you're in a relationship, you can't just be like. You can be friends with someone attractive, quote unquote, but like, there's no way you can be like, oh, they're like, oh, they're hot, or whatever. Like, you just be like, oh, it's just another friend. You know?
I think I agree, but I was thinking of like in terms of a scenario where like, for me, the girl is mad about my friend. Like, if I was friends with the friend first, and like this is under the guise that they're attractive, the girl might have a problem with me being friends with someone attractive. If I was already friends with them. And like, I'll be honest with myself if I have any attraction to them. Like my female friends, I don't. They're my friends. They're the same as you guys. If they have a problem with someone who I was already friends with, it's a no-go. Like, you can't really like start kicking out my friends because you have a problem with them, unless it's a serious problem. But if there was like someone new who was like attractive and like. We all know when someone's attractive. And so if I made a new friend who's attractive and my girl had a problem with it, I'd probably be like, yeah, like I don't really need this new friend. I'll respect that.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Interesting. What if it's like work?
If it's a coworker, like I'm not going to ignore them at work, but maybe like I wouldn't plan hangouts with them, I'm not going to quit my job.
Yeah.
Would you leave now?
That's actually interesting. I feel like because people easily could be like, nah, fuck whoever said that. Like I'll hang out with who I want to. Like it doesn't mean anything. So that's interesting. I think that's respectable. Like where it's like, you know what, you're right. I would if I were in the same position, I'd feel a little insecure too and whatever, and maybe I wouldn't. So like I just like out of the sake of our relationship and just like whatever's not a big deal. I'm not even that good friends with them. I just won't talk to them.
Yeah,
that's interesting. I think it kind of depends on the situation, but for sure I could see a scenario where like, that could be plausible. It wouldn't be like that bad of a thing. But at the same time, like if it's someone you're like your coworker with, you're like, they're cool, they're fun. And like they play video games or something with you, or like, I don't know, whatever, and just hanging out with like other people. Like there's like, you just got to kind of deal with that. And like, you got to trust. So.
Yeah. I mean, I'm also a person who like, I would not cheat. Like if I want to break up, I'm going to break up. So like, they have nothing to worry about, but I could see a scenario where I'd be like, that would be a friend that I would not go out of my way to make, rather than I'm not going to drop friends.
Cool. Yeah. Any last thoughts from anyone?
Check out Ana de Armas in a new movie, Deep Water. She's hot.
Watch X.
Watch
Great
Fresh.
movie.
It was a
Watch
good
Watch
movie.
Fresh.
Make sure you watch Outer Banks.
Nah. Just kidding.
Drop
I'll
a
make you watch
comment
it.
of your celebrity crush.
Yes.
We
Shout out
didn't.
Mike Williams. About your jersey. Got his jersey right here. Support the Chargers. Bolt up.
I was gonna say like we didn't even go over like our guy crushes.
Or what?
Like our guy crushes.
Oh, like
Oh.
like the same.
All right. Really
Yeah.
quickly, name someone, a celebrity of the same sex, that like
simp
you
over
would
it?
want to look like them.
Oh, I would want to look like them.
Oh,
Let's say yeah.
got one.
Yeah.
I think Ron Reynolds. Like,
Simu
Ron Reynolds is
Yeah.
dope.
I would like to look like Joe's celebrity crushes. So
Tom
you know
Holland too.
Dobrev.
Tom Holland. Any Marvel superhero?
Chris Hemsworth.
I mean, that's literally your brother. So
If I had his physique and brushed up the facial structure a little bit, I'd like to look
I
like
think
that.
Naurice would be attracted to you.
yeah.
He loves Chris Hemsworth.
I'm already attracted to Naurice, so it's okay. That'd work out.
Yeah.
I ship.
Well, other than that, thanks everyone for watching the podcast. Make sure you follow us on everything on social media. We got like Instagram, we have TikTok, we have YouTube. Make sure to subscribe on YouTube, and then listen to us on Spotify and Anchor as well. And I don't think we mentioned it before, but like also on Spotify too, you can rate the podcast.
You can though?
Yeah, you can rate the podcast. So make sure to rate the podcast as well, and give us your honest opinion. For a 5-star, give us a 5-star. But yeah, other than that, I'm Ben.
Sabrina.
And thank you again for Sabrina for being our
yeah,
first
thank
guest.
you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
It was fantastic.
Really needed the insight. We were definitely
Great to be
lacking.
here.
We're definitely lacking on a lot of that insight. In the,
Yeah.
Sabrina will be on here.
I think open your eyes that we should get more guests. Maybe some of the other sex too. But yeah, thank you again. And I'm Joseph.
I'm Derek.
And I am Javi.
All right, and we'll see you all next time.
Thanks, y'all.